Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys, well, we're back to talk about some, things going on in Andy Cohen's world. Thank you to Radar Online. Andy Cohen has come under fire by the human rights organizations over the Real Housewives of Dubai. A lot's happening. I've seen it. Actually, the first time I saw it, I'm not going to lie, was on Dana Wilkie's Instagram. I was just going through, I was spending time with my family, and I saw the post that was written. And I was like, wow, we all saw this coming. But now that Radar is writing about it, I want to see what exactly is going on. I want to open this up for a conversation. And I really want to know, how is Andy Cohen going to respond? So before we jump in, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Andy Cohen found himself in some hot water after the premiere, of the trailer of the first season of The Real Housewives of Dubai. The show, which is set to air on this on the 1st, and this is on a Wednesday, June 1st, has quickly become a controversial topic as human rights organizations continue to condemn the series and demand Bravo publicly declare they disagree with certain laws and practices in place in Dubai and the United Arab Emirates. Wow, that was a mouthful. A group of 12 separate organizations banded together and sent a statement to Bravo, as well as executives from NBC, Universal, and Truly Original Production Company. All right, Andy, what are we going to say? We are deeply concerned by your decision to produce and launch the latest edition of The Real Housewives of Dubai. This is what the letter read. Dubai is an absolute monarchy that is a part of the dictatorship of the United Arab Emirates. By setting the Real Housewives of Dubai franchise, by setting this franchise in Dubai, you are helping the UAE dictatorship hide its male rulers' misogyny, legalized homophobia, and mass violence against women. The letter continued on to request that if the show is to move forward, the groups are asking the network to consider a series of steps to shed light on the problems in the UAE rather than sweep them under the rug with the glamorous reality series. So they're like, one, you guys are supporting this and this is ridiculous, but if you're going to support it, we have a series of steps and things that you can do to make us, these 12 organizations, feel better about you doing so. Let's see. The first step was to reveal whether the rulers of Dubai and the UAE funded or financed the Real Housewives of Dubai in any way. They also asked that Bravo run a disclaimer at the beginning of every episode stating Bravo opposes the UAE and Dubai dictatorships, misogyny, homophobia, women's rights violations, and war. The letter also asked that the Real Housewives of Dubai, that they donate some of their profits to independent human rights organizations that are currently fighting against the UAE and Dubai's human rights issues, and to teach their fans how they can stand up for women's rights and the LGBTQ plus equality. The statement went on to detail several incidents of human rights violations, including a Dubai ruler's domestic abuse, an incident where a ruler kidnapped his own adult daughters who tried to escape the Emirates, and how rape accusations are often ignored. Oh, this is a lot. Andy Cohen and Bravo and NBC have a lot to answer to. As these examples revealed, the dictatorship of the United Arab Emirates and Dubai is deeply flawed. It's a deeply flawed choice for the Real Housewives series, the letter said as it neared its conclusion. By producing and launching the Real Housewives of Dubai, you risk providing the rulers of the UAE and Dubai with the soft propaganda they need to hide their human rights crimes from the world. The statement was signed by Freedom Forward, Action Corps, Clearinghouse on Women's Issues, Code Pink, European Center for Democracy and Human Rights, Fair Square, Health Advocacy International, Human Rights Sentinel. I'm like trying to read this as fast as I can while maintaining eye contact with you guys and also blown away by all of this. So sorry. Just Foreign Policy, Last Mile 4D, Peace, Action, and Rethinking Foreign Policy. Wow. Okay, so we know that the trailer has come out, and we know that they're already giving us a few clips here and there for the upcoming series of The Real Housewives of Dubai. They're not going to, and I just know this for a fact, they're not going to pull a franchise they've already put so much money into. They love Caroline Stanbury. They love the newbies, especially Chanel. She's already posted some photos and videos with Andy Cohen. He's like, I just love her. You know, they've invested so much time and so much money into this. If the human rights organizations feel like Bravo should pull Dubai off, they're not going to do it. I mean, now they are suggesting some steps. I don't think that they will put a disclaimer at the beginning that says, you know, that we don't agree with the misogyny and anything like they're not going to do that. I don't know what they will do. I feel like they have to respond in some way. Maybe they'll donate some of the profits. I mean, this is interesting to me, but this has been out. This information has been out for quite some time. Why are you, you know, like I understand there are a lot of concerns, and this is very controversial, right? I don't understand necessarily why the group of 12 separate organizations, as soon as they announced Dubai, why didn't they send the letter then? Because at that time they were still editing, they were still doing promos, they were still trying to get the intros done. And Bravo and the network, Truly Original Production Company, all of them would have had a lot more time to kind of get this together. But now this drops on Wednesday. How, and you guys just put this out here? I don't know how they can remedy that in a matter of 3 days when this is a major production. Sure, a lot of people would say that the network, NBC, Andy, Bravo, they all should have known about this before, ahead of time, before even ever, you know, choosing Real Housewives of Dubai as the home for its new franchise, Dubai. They should have been aware and known what the backlash was going to be, the feedback. I think that the network, everyone involved, they're looking at this like, we're going to showcase these opulent lifestyles. And I always like to give the benefit of the doubt. I like to be glass half full. And maybe the point here is to bring awareness by bringing the housewives to Dubai. Maybe they will bring awareness to all of these things that, you know, are so wrong. Maybe that's the point. We'll have to wait and see. Guys, I try, especially with harder topics like this, I don't want to sway either way. I'm very excited to see the Dubai franchise. I want to see the level of opulence. I want to see, I've never been to Dubai. I would love to see what it looks like, how people are. I mean, I know this is a very interesting version. It's like saying, you know, Real Housewives of Miami. That's how all of the women are in Miami. That's not true. So I do understand this is like kind of a jaded version of it, but I am curious. And I'll definitely be watching. I want to know, but I do think also, why not give back some of the proceeds to help some of the human rights organizations? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that would actually be fantastic. But what are your thoughts? Go ahead and comment below. Let me know. And before you go, didn't try to rhyme that, go ahead and smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.